Hi all. This video is an introduction to Yin Yoga. Yin Yoga is a little different than the yoga that we normally practice, as the poses are held much longer, sometimes 3 to 5 minutes or even longer. The benefits of the Yin Yoga, we get really deep into the muscles and we get into the fascia and the ligaments and have the deeper stretching. So it also helps to connect the mind to the body a little more and works the body on that deep relaxation of the mind and of the body together. Now, if you would like, you can use, if you have a yoga block or a bolster, I've just got a rolled up mat and a couple of pillows. If you need to support any of the poses, that would be great, because as these muscles are supported, they can relax and stretch a little deeper. So I'm going to have you get started by sitting on your towel or your yoga mat, placing the soles of your feet together in a butterfly position. And we're going to take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, just let the legs relax. Spend all the time you need letting those legs relax. We're going to be here for a few moments. Deep inhale. And exhale. Always remember, if you have any pre-existing conditions that do not allow you for the range of motion in these poses, then by all means, you will not do those. Or if your doctor has told you not to hinge forward, if you have osteoporosis or osteopenia, and that you're working with situations like that or any injuries to the joints, you will want to make sure that you get your doctor's permission before going into these deeper stretches. And as you inhale, prepare, and then let the body relax forward as much as you can here. Shake out the head, deep inhale, and exhale deeper into your butterfly stretch. This is great if you have tight hips, nice hip opener. Most of the stretches that we'll be doing today help to open the hips and help relieve the low back tightness. So you might even find a reduction in back pain. Your muscles will definitely feel like you've worked them. Deep inhale. And let's exhale a little deeper. You can extend the hands out forward a little more if you wish. And again, just shake out the head so the muscles totally relax here. Each time you exhale, feel like your body is just melting into your mat. If you can't get your head all the way down here, you can stack the hands, or you can pull one of the pillows or the bolsters around for support. And again, deep inhale, and then relax, exhale. You want to feel that opening through the hips. This is a nice routine to do before bed at night to really help relax the muscles and relax the mind. Deep inhale. Really sink down one more time as deep as you can. Remember, you can go to a point where you feel discomfort, but never to the point of pain. Come up. Cross one leg over the top of the other. This might be comfortable for some of you. It might be very uncomfortable for others. You might be here. So let's take that nice deep breath, and then on the exhale, take the body forward. You're going to feel this in your outer hips now. Deep inhale. And your exhale. You can extend the arms forward if you wish. Walk those fingertips out. You should feel the stretching now. We're almost there on this side. Hang in there. You can even bring the hands to the small of the back. You can even interlace and stretch the arms upward. Now either use the arms to help lift you or press the floor away if your hands are still down. Let's put the other side on top. Inhale and exhale. You should feel this into your outer thighs and gluteal muscles. And again, the arms can go forward if you wish, walking the fingertips out and relaxing. Bringing the hands back to the sides. And once again, if you like, you can bring the hands to the small of the back, just wrap behind. Or if you like, you may even interlace and lift them upward. Remember, as you inhale, you prepare. As you exhale, you sink deeper into your stretch, creating a little stress on the muscles, stress on the ligaments. Tiny bit of stress is okay, just don't overdo it. Excellent, and use the arms of the floor to press away. I'm going to have you come around, bring your knees underneath you. You can either bring them straight underneath. If you have any sort of issue with the knees and it's not comfortable, sit back. Put your bolster or your pillow underneath your hips because we will be here for a while. Or you may take the knees out to the sides of your mat, and then you can extend the arms forward, resting the forehead down. You can bring the hands here, resting the forehead, or you can bring your bolster or your pillow around. Just whatever is the most comfortable where your neck muscles are not tensed up. You want them relaxed so you feel that stretching in the upper back as you walk those fingertips out and release. Again, you may need to have that underneath your hips to take the pressure off your knees if you've got anything going on in your knee joints. All sorts of modifications that you can make for that. Fingertips out a little more. Once again, this opens the hips, stretches out your low back. Back in if you wish. You can bring the knees in a little if you like. And hold here for a modification, or you can just stay in that deep open stretch. Deep inhale and exhale. In our regular yoga practice, we usually try to do 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. This time, try to take 5 seconds in and longer as you exhale. You want those muscles totally relaxed. And again, any position that's comfortable for you, and then a little past comfortable is fine. Begin to bring the hands underneath the chest, lift the chest, and bring your knees to one side. And then our legs are going forward. We're going to start with a single leg stretch. So let's do that half butterfly on one side. Take a deep inhale, and then let the chest rest toward the thigh. Don't necessarily think of going toward the foot. And once again, if you need something to rest your head on, bring your bolster over. If you feel like your hips are going back, slide something underneath your hips. Just let the weight of the head help to create the stretch for you. It's turtle pose here. You can let the spine round here. Deep inhale, 5 seconds in. And out. Again, deep inhale. And out. Slide the hands under the shoulders. Exhale, roll in and up. Switch your feet. Deep inhale. And again, feel like your chest is going toward your thighs on the exhale. Again, you can prop the hands here if you wish. You can use a bolster. Make sure you're trying to keep your hips glued to the mat. Focus on that deep inhale. And exhale. You can shake out the head a little to make sure the muscles are relaxed. Remember, you can go to the point of comfort and then a little past that, just never to the point of pain. For a long time, I was always into the more active yogas, and I've just recently began to appreciate the benefits of a yin-styled yoga to relax the mind, relieve the stress. The body has a tendency to build stress during these times of uncertainty, so it helps to relieve the mind and relieve the muscles. Let's walk back up. Now I'm going to have you turn your both legs out to one side. Inhale, lengthen up. And as you exhale, melt forward. Remember, chest toward the thighs. Don't worry so much about reaching to the ankles. I want you to feel the stretch in the calves, the hamstrings, and releasing the low back. If you have any issues that we talked about before, if you have osteoporosis, any disc problems, if you're pregnant, osteopenia, you're going to want to come back up a little higher and then just let your body relax here. Or you could actually put some pillows and a bolster here and relax forward as far as you can. So you find what you can do of the exercise and then just totally relax into it. Again, the weight of your head helps to stretch through the spine. And again, if you have any issues, I do not want you to flex forward this much. I want you either to use your props, your pillows and your block, or your bolster, or just come up on the hands a little more and just let the head hang out here. Totally whatever you can do. Remember, try to take 5 seconds in and more than 5 seconds out on your breath here. extend the arms forward if you like. You don't have to go there. Just whatever your body is allowing you for today. Remember, you want those muscles totally relaxed. Walk your hands in, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly roll yourself up to seated. Excellent. And then I'm going to have you bring the knees in and just fold here for a few seconds. We're not going to stay here long. I'm just taking a little bit of the tension off your back for now. You can bring the feet in as much as you're comfortable. Then we're going to take this position backwards into a knee hug for a few moments. We won't hold this quite as long. These are just some transitions that we're going to get from one position to another. So go ahead and bring your knees to your chest. Hold here and breathe. You can gently rock side to side for a moment. Excellent. And release. I'm going to have you roll the knees to the side. Once again, if you need to stick a pillow under one side, that's fine. I'm going to have you roll all the way over into that spine stretch that we are so familiar with. And again, you can have something under your head here. You can use a pillow, or you can just stretch out. I'm just going to have you relax here for a moment. Deep inhale. As you exhale, I'm going to have you roll your shoulders back to the mat and bring the palms up toward the ceiling. Relax here. Feel that stretching in the back, the chest, and the low back. Just breathing. I'm going to have you straighten the top leg, bring the bottom leg into your hand and draw it back and roll back. Just hold here, just deepening that stretch. If that's not comfortable for you, that's okay. You stay at any one of those modifications where we were. Release. I'm going to take you to the other side now. You can just roll over, but I'm going to turn my whole body so that you can better see what we're doing. This is just that stretch that we go to for the low back here. And when you're ready, take those hands and let's open that stretch back. On the breathing, 5 seconds inhale, more than 5 exhale. Begin to straighten the top leg, bring the bottom leg back, and hold. Remember, you don't have to go to these positions if you're not comfortable there. You can come out out of positions anytime that you need to. And release. Now I'm going to have you just roll all the way over to your belly for me. And let's go to a modification, the elbow directly under the shoulders. And then I'm just going to have you press up and hold. You want to engage your core. You want to squeeze your glutes. Open your fingers. Feet firmly planted, chest up, gaze forward. The Sphinx pose here. And hold it. If you need to come out at any time, that's fine. As you come out, though, I'm just going to have you roll down. And then almost like a serpentine move up, look over one shoulder and hold, elbows back down. Release center and fold, melt down. That serpentine move up, elbows down, look over your other shoulder. Release. And once again, roll up, hold it. You can stay here, or if you're comfortable coming higher, you may. Deep inhale. Exhale. And into your hips. Now I'm going to have you take yourself forward here. Open the knees again, going back to the child's pose. You can come down to the forearm a little bit, turn the head to the side, stretch up and back. Just to take that tension off your low back, try the other side. Release center and walk yourself back up. All right, guys, let's lie down on our backs now, and we'll go into some finishing stretches. So roll back and give your knees a hug here. Just a nice deep hug. And I want you to find your big toes. Let the knees just rest out to the side. Pressing open, holding here. Again, opening the hips here. Most of our stretches today have been focusing on your hips and your low back. Hold and breathe. Deep inhale, longer exhale. Extend the legs outward, hold. Begin to press the legs together and upward. And again, you can use pillows on either side of your hips or here. whatever works for you. Remember, when you're doing your seated postures, you can always put the bolster, the blanket, the pillows underneath. Just focus here on letting everything relax into your mat. Deep inhale. Exhale. If you are near a wall, you can turn and just rest your legs up on that wall as well. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine. Anything that was feeling tense earlier, let it go. Bring the knees into your chest. Release the feet to the floor and all the way out. Stretch up and overhead, arch your back, point your fingers and the toes in the opposite direction of each other. And then, like you're making a snow angel or a sand angel here in Florida, bring the hands to rest by the hips, knees to the side, toes to the side, melt into your mat. Inhale. Exhale. A few more deep breaths here. And exhale. And to bring one foot in at a time. Roll to your side. Press up. Bring one leg over. Bring the knee under. Support. Toes under. And up. Inhale. And exhale. Namaste. I hope you feel relaxed. Thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day.